Have you ever wondered why the world talks endlessly about the rights of women, yet so many women still cry themselves to sleep? Why do millions of women feel unheard, unseen, unprotected, and unvalued, despite living in an age that claims to champion their freedom? Maybe the real problem isn't that women don't have rights. Maybe the real problem is that the world has forgotten the one who gave them their rights in the first place. Today, I want you to imagine a society where every woman is honored not because of her beauty, her status, her wealth, or her achievements, but because she is a creation of Allah. A society where her dignity is guarded, her voice is respected, her safety is guaranteed, her heart is cared for, her faith is celebrated. What would the world look like if women were treated the way Allah intended? Let's find out together. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers, how are you doing today? Welcome to the path of peace. I pray your heart feels lighter just by being here, and may Allah fill this moment with clarity, mercy, and blessings for you and your loved ones. Today's world is loud. Everyone wants to define what a woman should be. Social media pressures women to look perfect. Society pushes them into endless roles. Workplaces expect them to achieve everything. And culture often reduces their worth. But between all these voices, many Muslim women are left wondering, who am I in the eyes of Allah? What did He expect from me? What rights did He give me? What responsibilities did He entrust to me? And how do I live with dignity in a modern world that keeps pulling me in different directions? This topic matters now more than ever because many Muslims misunderstand what Islam teaches about women. Some restrict women beyond what Islam allows. Others throw away Islamic teachings to fit modern trends. Both extremes hurt women. Islam is not cultural oppression. Islam is not modern abandonment of values. Islam is guidance, balance, mercy, wisdom. Today's script is here to clear the fog, to restore clarity, to remind us who Muslim women are in the sight of their Creator, and what responsibilities they carry that uplift, not burden their souls. Let's begin this journey with the words of Allah. Because there is no voice that defends, honors, and elevates women more powerfully than His. The Quran says, and the believing men and believing women are protectors of one another. 9-71, translation. Allah didn't say men are above women, nor that women are above men. He said they protect each other. They walk side by side. They support one another. They hold each other up. This means that in Islam, a woman is not an accessory. She is not a background character. She is a pillar of the community, a servant of Allah, a keeper of faith, a guardian of future generations. And Allah made her rights clear long before the world even understood what justice for women meant. Think about this. 1,400 years ago, while the world buried daughters alive, Islam declared that daughters are a blessing. While women were treated like property, Islam made them owners of their wealth. While women had no voice, Islam granted them the right to speak, choose, inherit, and learn. Rasulullah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." Sahih Hadith. He didn't say the strongest or the wealthiest or the most intelligent. He said the best men are those who treat women with honor, patience, gentleness, and respect. That is the prophetic standard. Let's visit a moment from the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. One day, a group of women approached him with questions, but the men filled the gathering. They couldn't see him well. Do you know what the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, did? He specifically set aside a special day just for women. He listened to them. He taught them. He empowered them. He made space for them. If the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, the busiest, the most important man on earth, the messenger of God, made time to teach women, to hear them, to guide them, what does that tell us? It tells us women matter to Allah. Their concerns matter. Their education matters. Their dignity matters. One of the most touching Quranic verses that highlights a woman's status is the story of Maryam, peace and blessings be upon him. Allah says, and her Lord accepted her with gracious acceptance and caused her to grow in purity. 337 Translation. Allah himself nurtured her, protected her, honored her. She carried the greatest miracle in history while remaining the purest of women. Her strength was not in physical power or societal position. Her strength was faith. And faith remains the greatest strength a Muslim woman carries today. Rights of Muslim women in Islam. Before talking about responsibilities, we must acknowledge rights. Islam gave Muslim women rights that modern society still struggles to provide consistently. Here are some of the most profound rights Islam gave. 1. The right to education. Rasulullah, peace and blessings be upon him, said seeking knowledge is required for both men and women. A Muslim woman has every right to learn, grow, and excel. 2. The right to financial independence. Anything she earns, owns, inherits, or receives as a gift is entirely hers. Even if she is married, no one can touch her money without her permission. 3. The right to safety and protection. Islam places responsibility on the community to protect women's dignity, honor, and emotional well-being. 4. The right to choose her spouse. Marriage cannot happen without her consent. 5. The right to be treated with kindness. Allah commands men to live with women in kindness, not as a suggestion, as a command. 6. The right to divorce if she is harmed. Islam allows a woman to leave a harmful marriage. 7. The right to be heard and respected. Women brought complaints to the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. He listened. He took action. These rights are not modern inventions. They are divine gifts. Responsibilities of Muslim women. Now let's talk about responsibilities. Islam never gave anyone rights without responsibilities. Not men, not women, not rulers, not citizens. A Muslim woman carries responsibilities that honor her soul, strengthen her home, and uplift her society. Her responsibilities are not chains. They are wings. 1. Responsibility toward Allah. Her first mission is to worship Allah, guard her prayers, her faith, and her modesty. This gives her inner strength in a world full of pressure. 2. Responsibility toward her character. She is encouraged to embody patience, gratitude, humility, and compassion. Her character becomes a source of light for her home and community. 3. Responsibility toward her family. Whether she is a mother, daughter, sister, or wife, she plays a role that no one else can replace. She nurtures souls. She builds futures. She shapes generations with her words, her warmth, her mercy. Allah created men and women differently because their contributions are different. Not unequal, different. Complementary. 4. Responsibility toward society. A Muslim woman can work, lead, teach, build businesses, contribute to science, medicine, community service, and anything beneficial as long as her work remains within Islamic guidelines and does not harm her faith or family responsibilities. 5. Responsibility to protect her dignity. Islam honorably asks women to dress and speak in a way that protects them, not to restrict them, but to shield them from a world that often objectifies women. Let me ask you a question. We live in a time where women are told to prove themselves all the time. But in Islam, a woman doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Allah already honored her. So ask yourself, what would change in your life if you started seeing yourself the way Allah sees you? What would change if you lived not to please society, but to please Allah? What would change if every Muslim woman embraced her faith with confidence, and every Muslim man honored women the way Rasulullah, peace and blessings be upon him, taught? Real life examples. Think of the Muslim woman who works all day to support her parents. Think of the mother who wakes up at 3 a.m. to make dua for her children. Think of the wife who holds her family together with patience. Think of the young girl who covers herself, not because of pressure, but because she loves Allah. Think of the convert sister who loses her family but gains faith and courage. Think of the grandmother whose duas protect generations she will never meet. These women exist everywhere. They carry strength that doesn't need to be loud. Their power comes from sincerity, from submission, from faith. Allah is merciful. Allah honors women. But Allah will also question those who mistreat women. Rasulullah, peace and blessings be upon him, warned men clearly. Fear Allah concerning women. This means a husband, a father, a brother, a son. Each one will stand before Allah and answer for how he treated the women under his care. But Allah will also reward every Muslim woman who carries her responsibilities with patience, faith, and dignity. Every tear she hides, every sacrifice she makes, every hardship she endures, every prayer she raises, every injustice she forgives, nothing is forgotten by Allah. My dear brothers and sisters, Muslim women are not fragile ornaments. They are honored servants of Allah, guardians of faith and carriers of strength. When a Muslim woman knows her rights, she becomes unshakable. When she knows her responsibilities, she becomes unstoppable. When she walks the path Allah designed for her, she becomes a beacon of peace. So today I ask you to reflect. If you are a woman, honor yourself the way Allah honored you. If you are a man, treat the women in your life the way the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, treated the women in his. If you are young, learn and grow. If you are older, guide and protect. Our Ummah rises when its women rise. And women rise when they rise with Allah. Ya Allah, honor every Muslim woman with dignity, purity, and strength. Ya Allah, protect their hearts from pain, their bodies from harm, their minds from pressure, and their souls from despair. Ya Allah, grant them wisdom, patience, and inner peace. Ya Allah, make our homes places of mercy, our relationships places of respect, and our society a place where every woman is valued through your guidance. Ya Allah, forgive our shortcomings, heal our wounds, and make us people who follow the example of your Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Ameen. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with more Islamic content. Like, share, and comment to support our work and spread the message.